Hey y'all, Chris the Cruising Duck Man. Just wanted to jump on for my first YouTube and say hi and kind of give you a tour of my printing room and a little rundown of what I do and what I enjoy to do, I guess I should say, and a little side hobby. But obviously, I'm 3D printing ducks for cruises. I've got 4 printers in this room. My Quiddy, which I actually have kind of got to the point where I really don't use it much. It's a great machine. It's fast. It's got a large print base, but it has some software issues. It keeps glitching when I'm printing larger jobs, and it'll just stop. Like usually, it's about 3/4 the way full, and done, and it just completely stops. So I'm just wasting a lot of filament. I've got to the point where I haven't figured it out yet. I've reached out to a few people. I'm still struggling, but I think I'm going to replace it with a bamboo. These 3 are bamboos. Bamboo A1 Mini. Love that. Right now they're selling those for like $199. Absolutely the best bang for your buck, especially for a starter printer. That thing is amazing. All of these, the bamboo software is amazing too. I can print from my phone. Love it. This here is a bamboo P1S. Great printer, nice enclosed. These are the AMSs. You can actually hook 4 of these up to one machine, so that would be 16 different colors. I currently have those 2 hooked to that machine, which is the Bamboo X1 Carbon. That's kind of their top of the line machine. They do have kind of a commercial grade one, but it's pretty much the same machine with just better software, I think, or more of a commercial grade. But this has LiDAR technology in it. Really great for if you're doing something a little more intricate or something like that, and you want to have the protection of if it starts messing up, it'll stop. Great to have that. I actually love both those printers. I have a different size nozzle, and I've got a 0.4 nozzle on this one, a 0.6 nozzle on this one, and a 0.8 nozzle on this one. So I kind of print different stuff on them. But I've got an ender in my son's room. I have another ender that I retired because it was having too many issues and it was getting more expensive to keep replacing parts than it was to, it just not worth it. I'm going to go to bamboo on all those, but lots of bins here, different little duck files. Like this one here, I made little surfboards the other day, little octo ducks. This was a design that I actually come up with. I just took a basic octo pattern that I found online, took the duck, added it to it, and that's kind of my little design. I'm sure there's some people that have something similar out there, but that one was kind of one that I had done. Do the, sorry, I have to turn this on. The little light up ducks here, little light up lanyard ducks. Little mini ducks. These are these little Russian puzzle mazes that we make those. These are great for a lot of people. My wife sells these on like eBay all the time, and they're on our website also, but people would put money in them, and it's a 4-piece deal, so it's 3 separate mazes. But I came up with the idea. I'm like, hey, wouldn't that be great if someone was buying somebody a cruise for the birthday, Christmas, whatever? You print off a little tag that has the cruise, the date, and all that stuff, and then you roll it up, stick it in there, and then you give them that puzzle, and it'll take 20 minutes for somebody to get into that thing before they finally get their actual gift. Adds a little something extra to that. Those are on our website with the customization of a little fake ticket to put in it. So if you guys are ever gifting a cruise, that is a great option. You just send in the information of what your cruise is, We print it off, send you that with that. It's, yeah, great little feature. But anyway, more ducks. These are the little carnival issue ducks. These glow in the dark ones. These are door magnets. I don't know why I'm kind of showing you. This is all this wall here's kind of all stuff that's on our website. You can see that any day. More of our port ducts, just, you know, all the different main ports. Anything that I don't have, I can make. I just kind of went through all the popular ones and kind of went that route. These are some of our shipped ducks without getting into copyright issues. You know, these just say Carnival on them and MSC, stuff like that. That's the stuff that's for sale. Now, the stuff that is like these Lucky Ducks, these are for the casino. Like, I'll hide these in the casino all the time. I kind of came up with that design, and nice little feature. But anything with the crown and anchor on them for the Royal, we do not sell. I'm not trying to get Royal upset with me over copyright issues. So that kind of stuff is all just stuff that I give away on the ships. A couple weeks ago, I had multiple boxes in here, but we've dwindled some down, like these here. This whole box is for the Star of the Seas inaugural. I've started printing ducks for that. We're going to be on that ship. Star of the Seas keychains I'll be hiding. These boxes right here are for the Utopia in December. The little light up ducks with the Santa hats on them. Sorry, I'm trying to shut that off. I try to get a start on all the cruises. As soon as we book a cruise, I start doing some. Like Navigator, we're doing that one in January. So I've started printing those. But I actually have a couple suitcases in the closet that are already plumb full of ducks for the different ships that we're doing. We try to take a little over 1,000 ducks for each cruise. We did September, we got off Carnival Mardi Gras, we took over 2,000 ducks, but mostly that was because I had cousins that were going and their kids were going, so I thought, hey, this will work great. Have them go out and help me hide ducks, got them introduced to it, because some of them it was their very first cruise. And I'm always trying to, if anybody ever talks to me, I am always selling cruises. I mean, I don't actually sell cruises, but I love cruising so much. Every one of my friends, they probably get tired of me talking about it, but between just the cruising, being on the ship, different ports, different activities, different people you meet, the number of people that we've met that, you know, we try to plan new cruises with, it's just, sorry, been a little under the weather, but just been one of them things that I got hooked on and I love it, and it's kind of gotten carried away. Now, back to the ducks now. Like, this is a design I came up with. I said this is a larger one, just a surfboard duck. Just different ones we've done. These are obviously the larger boat ducks. This is one I found the other day, and I threw the crown and anchor on it. If you haven't noticed yet, we actually do. We're definitely a lot more into cruising on Royal than anything. My intentions are to cruise eventually with every cruise line, but we started with the Royal, really love it. We've only had a few bad experiences. We've done Carnival. There was a lot of things I did like about it, but there was not enough that I liked about it more than Royal, so we kind of were on the Royal side of stuff. And I mean, we do gamble in the casino, so we get comped cruises. I'm gonna say I kind of generally like Royal's program a little bit better. One, when I'm thirsty and would enjoy a beverage, I feel like it's way easier to get one in a Royal Casino. So completely off topic, sorry, nothing to do with ducks, but Utopia little Santa hat ducks. Little keychains. I'm waiting on key rings to come in. I had to order another 1,000 of those. More of the star. These are sorry, this is just rolls of filament that I stock up. I need to get another order put in because I'm short some colors that I do need for I have a friend who wants of all things, a Miami Dolphin duck. I don't know. Apparently people like the Dolphins. I don't know why, but not my cup of tea. Just say, how about those Chiefs? Well, if you didn't notice, I'm a diehard Cornhusker fan. Almost always when you see me, I will be wearing a Nebraska hat. I was born in Nebraska, and I have been a diehard even through all the horrible years, and that won't change. But anyway, I've got to order more filament. Got more little octo ducks, larger ducks, keychains, even more magnets, and a lot of this is just random stuff like these here, little keychains, Stanley Cup keychains, for the basic ladies, I would say. A lot of this stuff works great for gift exchanges, little side projects, just to change a pace from the ducks. But I made some little Cris the Cruising Duckman fidget spinner things to hand out. Kind of, I don't have a bunch of them made up, so I'm not going to hand out a lot, but almost kind of like a business card, I guess. Got the base file from a friend who sent that one to me just because I knew almost nothing about 3D printing, and I pretty much knew nothing about it when I decided, like, hey, I'm going to try my hand at 3D printing ducks. And I don't want to use the term self-taught because I did have some help from a good friend. It was actually my best friend growing up. I reached out to him because he is super tech savvy, and I hated to bother him because I hate bothering people, but because I know he's busy. But I was kind of like, hey, I need help. I'm an idiot. And he helped me with a lot of it. I watched a lot of YouTube channels trying to figure out stuff. And my biggest regret was my friend had told me the best brand to get for a printer was Bamboo. I didn't want to go that price range right off the bat. That was before they released that A1 Mini for $199. Had they had that, that's where I would have started, but I didn't know nothing about it at the time. Started with an ender that was not self-leveling. It was not fun. I fought it for a month before I ever printed my first duck. And I really regret going that route. However, it was, once I got it leveled out and everything, it was a very reliable printer. I highly recommend, if you are going to get into 3D printing, excuse me, buy battery backups, because our neighborhood, when it's storming, the power is usually pretty reliable. When it is a beautiful day, no wind, sun shining, the power will flicker. No idea why. And we are in a brand new neighborhood, so I don't brand new addition, like, no rhyme or reason why. I believe all of our power's underground here. I don't think it comes up until it's out of the neighborhood, so I don't know where the issue is. But always use battery backup. That will save you on the little flickers from stuff messing up. But I think that's what happened to my first printers. I fried too many parts, one after another. Replaced it with a kind of a better version of it, which is the one that's in my son's room. But I'm always replacing parts on those, and it kind of got to the point where I'm like, you know what? Outside of nozzles, these Bamboos, I've never replaced parts. I've I've replaced a few parts on the quitty, but not nearly like those enders. So once again, bamboo's the way to go. I wish I would have done it right off the bat like my buddy told me. In fact, I had the ender first, and last year for my birthday, I believe, my wife wanted to buy me a better printer. I think she was going to get me this printer, but I had just seen a review on that one, how it was the larger build plate and how fast it was and how great it was and all that. So we went with that one. I kind of wish I wouldn't have, and I would have just got that one to begin with. But anyway, then I bought this one, and then eventually bought that one, and then that one. Then I also have a large commercial grade one in the garage. It's way too big to be in the house, and it's going to be going away also along with the ender. But probably going to go straight with just bamboos, unless somebody comes out with something better that is in a good price range for reliability and software. I think that's where I'm going to stick, just because I love being able to monitor it from my phone. When I'm working, I can look to see where the print's at. I can call somebody at home and say, hey, can you go clean that printer off so I can start another duck, start another, for instance, a tray of souvenir shot glasses. That's what these are. These are for the, I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but made these little souvenir shot glasses for the bar crawl on Utopia. We're doing an ugly Christmas sweater bar crawl in mid-December, so that'll be very entertaining. But like I said, I'm taking souvenirs for those. I've got a lot more interest in the thing than I thought I was going to, so I've got to print a bunch more, which I'm doing another batch now. Doing these slightly different than the other ones. I'm trying to fix some files because I'm having some breakage issues, but trial and error with a lot of this, so that's kind of fun. But on a side note, if you guys haven't done it yet, you need to download the Sea Ducks app. Highly recommend it. Not my app. It's a guy who reached out to me and says, hey, I heard you like hiding ducks, whatever this, I don't remember the exact how it went down, but anyway, I found out about this app. I was lucky enough to be one of the first to kind of try it out when we were doing our Mardi Gras, and at the same time we were on Mardi Gras, he was on Icon trying it out. Huge hit, like loved it. Now I still hide ducks traditionally, and with the app, it just adds a second layer of hiding ducks and finding ducks on the cruise ships. Definitely worth checking out, especially if you're going with a group and you guys all have Wi-Fi. You can make it a game, or you can just do it for the fun of it too, but it's definitely adds a whole nother layer of that. But anyway, I just kind of was wanting to kind of show you guys my printer room and what I have going on, and I'm always looking for new ducks to make and new projects, and more and more to take on the ships with me. Mostly my goals are to be able to brighten someone's day, I guess, with giving them a duck or hiding a duck, and they're able to find it, and kind of makes for a fun day. But thank y'all.